Hi and welcome back. This is session 2, Business Planning for Success. I'm Tony Hall, founder of Navigator Consulting. This session of the Recruitment Business Accelerator program is very, very important. It's probably the most important part of building a high-performing recruitment business. A plan is the absolute foundation of where you're headed and the actions that you devise to achieve the goals that you put together in your plan keep you accountable and on track to achieve your goals. One of my favorite sayings is, if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. So many companies just drift along fighting fires without focus and wonder why they don't grow. I believe that business planning is one of the key reasons that recruitment companies do stay relatively small, because people don't dream their goals and put a plan in place to achieve that. In the worksheet that you have for this session, you'll be setting goals. You'll be setting your personal goals as well as your business goals. Now, your personal goals are really important because that's what really drives you, and that's what gets you motivated to come to work every day. If you're really clear on what your personal goals are, and they can be financial, they can be relationship-wise, they can be around buying a house or going on a fantastic holiday or supporting your family. There's so many goals that you can have personally, but if you can really tap into your personal goals, you will be having a much better chance of succeeding in your business goals, because you'll know what drives you every day and you'll be motivated to achieve your business goals. You've probably seen this type of goal setting, SMART goals, setting SMART goals. Goals need to be specific. You need to state exactly what you want to accomplish. They need to be measurable. Use smaller mini goals to measure your progress as you go along. They need to be achievable. You need to make your goals reasonable. Otherwise, it'll be very difficult for you to succeed, and you'll be demoralized if you set goals that are too big. So they need to be realistic. They need to be relevant to your life as well. They need to be relevant to your skills and to where you're headed in the greater part of your business. They also need to be timely. You need to set deadlines, and you need to be held accountable for achieving your goals within certain deadlines. You can set a vision, and that's your ultimate future goal. This is the all-encompassing purpose of what you're trying to achieve. And obviously, it's really important to share that with your team members so they can come along with the journey with you as well. And then you have your mission, and that's how you're going to get there and all the things that go into feeding into achieving that big vision. And in the worksheet, you'll be going through some of those items so that you can be writing your own vision and your mission. So we talked about aligning personal and business goals. You need to do this for your team as well. In the recruitment companies that I've managed and in the medium-sized one that I owned, we got all our staff to be able to fill in their own personal goals as well. So just as you as a business leader need to tap into your personal goals and then align them with your business goals, so do your team members. So they can do a planning exercise as well. And we have a template for you on personal business planning for team members. It's a one page. It's very easy for them to do, but again, it'll focus them on what they're trying to achieve, and then they will be much more motivated to achieve their goals, and they'll be motivated at work, and the level of retention that you have with your team members will be a lot higher because your people are focused and much more likely to achieve their goals. Personal planning really works. And what you can be doing is, once you've got your staff's personal plans in place, you can then determine whether they align with the company plan. So on a billings personal plan, for example, for your staff member, if each staff member is aiming to bill $300,000, if you've got 10 team members, then that equates to a billing of $3 million, obviously, for the whole company. So you have to work out whether that aligns with what the company billing plan is. And if it doesn't, then either you need to work out how to increase performance of your existing team members, or you need to be employing additional staff to be able to achieve the company plan that you set. So the big point here is it's no point having a lot of personal business plans that don't align with the larger company plan. They need to fit in together, and you and your team need to work together on both your personal and your business plans so they all come together into one. I saw this expression recently: a goal with no plan is just a wish. I think that really sums up what can happen if you don't have plans, and particularly action plans. And I'm a very big supporter of having action plans that you do tick off as you achieve things. And I personally get a sense of satisfaction out of ticking off my actions on my to-do list, because I know it's taking me closer to the plans that I have in place. To achieve goals, you also need regular review. You need to keep going back. You can't just set and forget. You need to have your goals and your plans very visible so that you can refer to them. And that's why I like distilling a business plan from a larger plan down to a simple one-page plan, because then you're able to review it more regularly and have it more front of mind, so that subconsciously everything that you do is guided towards achieving that plan. Your goals need to be communicated to, not just to yourself, but to your partner, to your family, to your work colleagues, everyone around you. The more you communicate your goals, the more that you'll be better focused on it, the more people will join you in the achievement of those goals. And while you are goal setting, it's a perfect opportunity to undergo continuous improvement as well. A business needs to be continuously changing and improving if you are to be achieving your goals, because as you move forward, you can't be using the same systems, the same procedures, the same processes as you did before, because then you'll be headed towards the previous goals that you might have had, which are likely to be less than the new goals that you've set for the current period. And finally, around achieving goals, external accountability, I believe, is really important. You can have internal accountability with a business partner or a life partner, but I really believe getting someone from the outside that really knows the recruitment industry and really knows the dynamics of growing a business, even if you only meet with them quarterly, for them to review your actions and your goals, to give you a reality check and to help you keep on track for achieving those goals. But what you'll also find is someone with many years of experience in growing and consulting to recruitment companies. They will be able to add many ideas for continuous improvement as well. And then once you've set your goals and your plans, what's also important is to be motivated to achieve them. And how you need to be asking yourself how you're going to celebrate success. How will you celebrate success with your team? How will you celebrate success for yourself? How will you feel when you achieve your goals? This is tapping into the emotional side of goal setting. Often business owners are very logical and non-emotional in the way that they run their businesses and set their goals. This is to tap into the emotional side, which is just as important as the logical side of goal achievement. So, how are you going to stay motivated? How are you going to reward yourself for implementing actions? How are you going to reward yourself when you do achieve the goals that you've set? And if you do this, then again, you're going to be motivated, you're going to be excited, and you're not going to get bored and disillusioned with running your business. And as soon as you do get bored and disillusioned with running your business, other people around you will pick up on that really quickly, and it will affect their motivation as well. So self-motivation and celebration, really important for you, and also your team members. You need to be coaching them in how they're going to stay motivated and how they're going to celebrate their wins, because again, that leads to a much bigger chance of achieving the goals that you've set. And I've seen this happen in many, many businesses that I've helped over the years. And then finally, what is your higher purpose? What's really, really driving you to achieve? And I wanted to share something very personal about myself and how I stay motivated. Everything I do around business now, it used to be about promotion and status and prestige and having the nicest car, the nicest house. Now, none of that means anything to me. What really means a lot to me is supporting my family. And here's my daughter and my son. Everything I do is inspired by helping to support them as they go through life, as they go through school, and that everything that I do to help them as a good father, to send them on their journey for success in the world, is what really drives me. It's what gets me out of bed every day. It's what helps me work long hours, and it doesn't even feel like work, because in the back of my mind I know everything I'm doing is to support and help these two here that you can see in the picture. So what about yourself? What will drive your enjoyment and success of growing your recruitment business? This is the big question you need to be answering yourself, and you need to, again, ingrain this into your subconscious. A picture like this, whatever it might be, you need to have front of mind. Even put it up on a wall somewhere. Some people say it's great to put it in next to the bathroom mirror, so when you're cleaning your teeth every morning, you can keep connecting to that picture and really making sure it's imprinted in your subconscious, so that every day you're motivated to achieve success. So that's the introduction to session 2. Please complete your worksheet and document your actions and start implementing your actions, and then you are ready to get started on session 3. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at the next session.